Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Lulu and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Now, Rich is using a regular standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tug and let go on her harness. So we are operating at a deficit here because we have no really means of correction. So everything that we've taught her has been done with a lot of patience and time because there's no correction device. So she is at Rich's left, and they're going to take off heeling, and the command is Lulu heel. Now at this point, Lulu should be right next to your left leg, and Rich is talking to her, and each time that you stop walking, she's been taught to sit automatically at your left and wait for her next command, and she's doing a really good job of that. So when you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, she should be sitting. And the next command that Rich is going to show you is the sit stay. Now we are trying to build up her focus and maturity. Now you saw her respond to just a verbal correction from Rich, no, sit. And when he returns back to her, he's going to walk all the way around her, returning all the way back around to heel position. She's going to get praise for doing a good job, and they're going to heel again. And he talks to her. He tries to keep her looking up at him and motivated. And I think the heeling is probably her worst command. She sits beautifully when you stop walking. She does her sit stay. And all of this is designed to help you with her focus and her attention span. Rich calls her, Lulu, come, and she comes right in front, and she sits facing his knees. And then she goes back to heel position and back sitting. Now I am going to recommend that you leave your leash on her in the house when you first get her home, so that you're able to control her, because she is full of herself, full of energy, and we're going to do everything that we can to help you make this work. She's adorable and too smart for her own good. Rich leaves her in another sit stay. Then he calls her in, and you're going to lengthen out your stationary exercises, your sit stays, your down stays. You're going to try to make them longer and longer, and you can practice right indoors where there's no distraction, so that you feel like you're getting more success every day. If you go out on the street right off the bat with her with these commands, I'm afraid that you're going to be in over your head. You'll get there, but in the beginning, practice in the house. Now this is your down from a heel position and your stay. So this is your down stay from a heel position. Believe it or not, at some point you're going to work this all the way up to 5 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he's going to again walk all the way around her. She remains lying down until he gets all the way back to heel. He gives her praise. Nice automatic sit. And we're going to demonstrate that down from a heel position again for you. Always have her seated first, left open palm, straight down toward the ground, the down and stay. Good girl. She was very enthusiastic with that come, but she did come, and Rich made her sit because this is the way that it has to be done. Lulu has her own agenda, as you know. Now this time Rich is going to leave her in the sit stay. He's going to turn to face her, and this is what we call our down from a distance. Rich is going to use his right hand to give the command, and she does it perfectly. So she's a highly intelligent puppy. She's full of herself and full of energy, and these obedience commands help tone her down, get her to pay attention, get her to focus, get her staying for longer periods of time. And replace a couple playtimes a day with this, because she really needs this, and you're going to need it too. We're going to send home a lot of written information for you to try to get your life with her more easier and more under control. She's been a blast to have, and we've enjoyed every minute of her. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.